at our own hearts, once we feel like we're doing what's right in our own hearts, nothing can get in our way. Nothing can get in our way once we feel like we're following our own hearts. Hey, what's up, guys? So, I put my little stoner hat on because today I'm going to talk about what it's like being a stoner and not smoking weed. I have gone on a journey of smoking for a long time. I can date back all the way back to 8th grade, and then from then, almost an everyday thing. I I I wanted to make this video because I have been slowly stopping smoking, and it's actually been working this time. I've gone months, you know, and and I just want to say the effects of not smoking weed. So the first couple of days, really hard. You're you're sleeping a lot, to be honest, and I had this sense of nervousness and jitteriness, and it almost felt like weed had covered the work I had to be done with a blanket. And then I took off the blanket, and there was a lot of stuff, a lot of shit there, and I had to feel through it and breathe through it and see what is all this anxiety coming from, where's all that stemming from. Very anxious for the first couple days, to be honest, and like anxiety that would last for hours. From if I didn't smoke, it would last for hours. This type of anxiety. And in the first 4 or 5 days, the dreams, vivid, super vivid, and mostly, at least mine, very nightmarish, very dark, like, and condensed, of this kind of dark cloud of imagery in my consciousness. Yeah, that's what the dreams are like. Very scary. But I want to say, just like there's bad, there's always goods. In the first 2 days, there's this, I guess, a heightened sense of awareness, and there's also a clear-mindedness that comes with it. I felt like I kept entering into the flow state more and more and more. I would be in synchronicity with the universe. Um, yeah, I would see how I was more social with people. I wasn't less afraid to go up to someone. I was very playful. Um, and then by the second week, it felt like all the cravings were gone. Sometimes thoughts would come up about wanting to smoke, but very easy just to dismiss. Um, but other than that, when you start having less cravings and a less identity with someone who's a stoner, you start having an ability to create new things, and you have more time and you have of more energy to create what you really want to be doing. When I was constantly high, I felt like I was I mean, you could say zombie, but at first, like 2 hours of being high, awesome, awesome, awesome. Like just feeling super conscious, somewhat visual, somewhat tripping, to be honest, when I smoked. And then after those 2 hours, man, it felt like I was dragging my body along. I had to force myself to do things, and I really did not like that feeling anymore. And it was all coming down to this, where I really just needed to stop. I needed to stop, and I don't see anything bad with smoking weed if people are out there smoking weed. I might do it in the future, but right now, it's going great not smoking. And I feel a high from not smoking. Normal was so different. The high was the normal for me, and this normal feeling of just being alive with no substance became the new high. That's the best way I can describe it. It was, I felt proud of myself that I did stop. And, yeah, I, I feel like if anyone's out there wanting to stop, feel free to comment down and let's see what we can get through. Even if you throw away all your marijuana products and your bongs and pipes and joint papers and joint rollers and all of it, your filters. Even if you have the craving, you'll just go back and buy it all again. It's happened to me many times. But as of right now, I'm alright. I'm alright not smoking. Because I haven't been smoking, I have been creating a lot more art. I have been creating these videos. I've been trying to tell myself to make these videos for so long, but I've just been too high to do it. I've been too lazy to do it. Yeah. When you're stopping trying to do something that you've been doing for so long, it's difficult. You keep falling back, and you keep getting back up, and you keep falling down and keep getting back up until eventually it just falls away. Eventually it will fall away. But you gotta want it. You gotta want it. You can't just keep falling into it and not wanting to get back up. You gotta want it. And sometimes you don't even know why you want it. You don't even know why you want it. Sometimes we know and we feel intuitively that we should be doing this thing that feels to be right, but that habit is so strong. But once we get on the path of doing what feels right in ourselves, inside our own hearts, once we feel like we're doing what's right in our own hearts, nothing can get in our way. Nothing can get in our way once we feel like we're following our own hearts. So yeah, I can still call myself a stoner. I can still call myself a Rasta. That was a big part of my life. That was my identity. But yeah, guys. For all you 420 people out there, keep chiefing up. And you guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Sonam Chofel, Empty Before, Steven, whichever one you want to call me. They're all just different names, and I'm just this one right here. You know? So, peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace and love. Namaste.